What's up YouTube, this is NecroPro Gaming, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle that I did on the battle spot against a random person who I've never met in my life. And so this was a player from Japan called Takumi, and basically on his team he had a Snorlax, a Scizor, and a Gengar. I don't think he had the Mega Stones for them though, because none of them Mega Evolved. But yeah, basically I was actually kind of scared when I first saw this guy, first of all, because some Japanese people have access to Pokebank. Like, I made a video about it getting taken down, but if you were in Japan and you downloaded it before it got taken down, you can still use it. So I was kind of worried about that, but his team didn't look like he'd like use Pokebank, so that was lucky. Also, his other three Pokemon were Greninja, which I don't know if it had protein or not, a Venusaur, which could have been his Mega Evolver, and a Yveltal. So I guess I'm kind of lucky that he didn't use those three, because I didn't really have any counters for them. But yeah, so I'm using my Sylveon, my Frostlass, and my Aegislash. Now my Sylveon is actually not level 50 yet, like it's level 30 something, so it was a bit underpowered in this battle, but I guess it did an alright job. And yeah, I'll show you guys how it went. But I gotta say, the real hero of this match was Aegislash. So as I said, his name is Takumi, in Japanese, hiragana. So I led off with my Sylveon, and I was predicting him to lead with Yveltal, but he actually leads with Gengar. And then he withdraws it because my Sylveon's fairy, so it resists dark moves. And he sends in his Snorlax, and my Sylveon just gets a free Dazzling Gleam off it. And deals, like, what, 5%. So then I withdraw it, and I switch into my Aegislash. And he uses Giga Impact, which doesn't affect me. Then he withdraws the Snorlax, and sends in a Scizor. And I was worried that this was going to Mega Evolve, but I do get off a nice and clean Sacred Sword, and that deals like a pretty good amount of damage, nearly, like, I'd say nearly half. So I use a Shadow Sneak on it, which gets it down to red because of a critical hit, and he uses Sword Stance. He's probably thinking he could outspeed me next turn or something, and then I just used Shadow Sneak on it again. I thought it was going to switch into Gengar or something, so I was very surprised when that happened. So that was Scizor out of the way. And so at that point I got a bit cocky, I'll admit. Then he sends in his Gengar, so I take back my Aegislash, and I send in my Sylveon. Now, as you can see, it's level 34. And so he uses Thunderbolt, which doesn't actually do that much to a Sylveon, considering its level. And then he uses Shadow Ball on me, which nearly kills me, but I do use Calm Mind. I thought I wasn't going to take, like, a lot of damage, because I thought I was going to use Shadow Ball, not Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt again, so I actually didn't do that right. But then Sylveon was kind of going to die anyway, so I guess I just let it die in the end. And then I sent in my Frostlass. It was really the only other thing I could do, to be honest, because Aegislash is not good against this thing. And he gets it down to 1 HP, which scared me. But my Frostlass does use a Blizzard. Bit of a last-ditch effort. And then he just uses Thunderbolt. So I was actually pretty scared at this point, like the tables had turned, and I only had my Aegislash left. So basically, Aegislash was in shield form, so when he attacked me, I didn't take a lot. So then I used Sword Stance to keep my Aegislash in shield form and buff it up. And he uses Shadow Ball, which is a pretty scary move for Aegislash, and I thought it was going to die, but still in shield form. So I do another Sword Stance, raising my attack again. So now I'm at +2. And then I use Shadow Sneak, which is able to kill that Gengar, finally. And the sound of it dying. So then he sends out his Snorlax, which is his last Pokemon. I was kind of worried in case it had some hidden trick, but it turns out it doesn't, and I get a Sacred Sword off, which at +2 plus super effective and blade form Iger Slash easily takes it out. So yeah, that was the battle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. For more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles, as well as other good gaming content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye guys.